Watch the presidential debate.
I do want to touch on that we sorted through the questions. We had some excellent questions. Just because of time constraints, we did have to narrow it down. We tried to narrow it down to questions that we thought were the most broad appeal and everybody would eventually have a question about. So that's how we kind of sorted these out. Remember, you do have time to talk to the candidates after everything wraps up. So if you have a question that you did not have answered, take that opportunity and put them on the grill, I guess. So we'll start things off here this evening, and I'll go right to left if that's okay. And Glenn, starting things off, where do you stand, or actually tell us your position on Proposition B and why?
Proposition B, I have to think real quick, which is the smoking. The smoking. Taxing issue should be left to the people. If you want to tax someone, that should be a vote of the people. It should not be done from the legislature. So it's being done right by putting it out to the vote of the people, and they can determine how they want the money spent.
Holmes, your response to Proposition B?
Proposition B is an increase in cigarette taxes. I believe it's 74 cents. Our current cigarette tax is 17 cents. It is the 50th lowest cigarette taxes in the United States. Part of that money is going to go to schools. Part of that money is going to go to smoking cessation programs. If I could have my druthers, I would have that money completely go to schools. Our school districts in St. Louis and Kansas City are unaccredited. That's pretty bad. People in Kansas City are moving over to the Kansas side of Kansas City because the school district in Missouri has gotten so bad. What are they doing? They're taking their businesses with them. That makes it harder for us out here in the rural areas to drive into the Kansas side of Kansas City. I'm all for Prop B. I'm glad it's going to the voters. And when I vote for it, I'm going to be voting yes, because I will do anything that I can to improve our schools here in the state of Missouri.
Holmes, we're going to start with you this time, and we would like your opinion of the right-to-work legislation and why. I just want to say that this question was entered by Steve Steen from Concordia.
Who was the last question?
And the last question was from Robert K. Serling from Odessa. Kaiserling from Odessa.
You need to work on your German if you're going to be out here in Higginsville. Question, right to work. What right to work laws are is that they protect unions. When a business becomes a right to work shop, everyone who works there has to join that union. West Central Electric out here in Higginsville, its employees have to join the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. UPS out here, their drivers have to join the Teamsters. If you work at Ford, you have to join the United Auto Workers. Let me tell you that Lafayette County has been built by high union wages. I see several people here who are Teamsters and in the UAW back there, and what they did is they worked in the city and they brought their high wages out here in Lafayette County and they spent that money. And some of these guys are farmers. They ran farms on the side. And I'm all for it. I'm all for fighting anything that has to do with poverty. 1 in 7 people in Lafayette County receive some type of social service. Food stamps, whatever you want to call it. We need to fight poverty in this county. Poverty is our enemy. High wages for people, schools, anything that we can do to fight poverty, because that is the bane of our existence out here in not only rural Missouri, but rural America.
Okay, Glenn, what is your opinion of the right to work legislation and why?
Well, I think it hurts jobs, personally. Missouri is a flyover state. Missouri has the 7th lowest, or the 7th cheapest electrical rates in the nation. However, we're 47th when it comes to jobs, the jobs that have been developed or created in the last, since 2008. Jobs are leaving Illinois and New York, two states. They're flying right over. Missouri is a flyover state. We lost a congressional seat this year. There used to be 9 congressional seats. Today, or there will be 8. Part of the reason is because jobs are not coming to Missouri. Everything needs to be on the table. We need to look at everything of why jobs are not coming to Missouri. So we need to take a good look at why other states are growing and why Missouri is not.
Thank you, gentlemen. You're released.